Welcome everybody to the NWL Quarterfinals from the winner bracket. It's Moon versus Infi, the clash of the titans. The upper left player in teal is a Night Elf player that needs no introduction at all. We call him the fifth race. He is the most decorated player in Warcraft 3 history. He won it all: NBC Games tournaments, ESWCs, Blizzard tournaments, whatever, except the big one, except the WCG. His opponent today is a former WCG winner, is the WEC winner of 2014, is the WCA winner of 2014. But he seems to be in a slump. He is being eliminated from WCA group stages. He ended up third, so he will be able to play the second qualifier, so he's not entirely out of the grand final, but that was devastating. Losing to ZDR 2-0 kind of broke him, I feel. And so far, this tournament, that's the second game both players are playing, actually. I have to look it up. Oopsala. I'd have to look it up who they played against. But I guess they made it. Both clause of attack +6 for the Demon Hunter right away. So whoever loses this will not be eliminated from the tournament. He will just drop down to the loser's bracket. But being in the winner bracket semifinal makes the tournament a lot easier. So creep by Infi starting as well. This is level 1 only. He needs this Wisp. That would be nice, but of course Moon wants to try to dispel it. We see the tech. Oh, no tech yet for Moon. But the Demon Hunter is here, almost level 2 as well. 2 archers, and he wants to lure the creeps away to get the priest for dispel and maybe even the berserker already. Since it's daytime, I think he should be available. But Infi's stealing it. Infi is stealing this one, and that is a big threat to Moon. Blocking here with the footman, so mana burn can do him no harm. But the archer is counter blocking. Very well done by Moon. I talked about this. He's gaining shape. He's getting better. I mean, in December when he just came from the army, of course he didn't have much time. Of course it was hard for him to play the biggest tournament right after coming back from the army. But in Golden Championship Series he stabilized. In TWCL he won the 3rd rank next to Laliat and Focus, of course. But Infi is a beast. You have to say that. Infi is a beast. Even though he didn't do that great in WCA 2015. He won Golden Championship Series in the final against 120, 3-1. But the Demon Hunter is here to harass. Can he get the last hit? No, last hit goes to the Archmage, close to level 3. And not too many peasants died. Infi once again with a huge malicious support here, pulling more than 7 wisps. On the other side, Moon is getting his priest finally. And the counter expansion already started, so this is not the usual Night Elf versus Human, where the Night Elf continues to push and push and push the expansion, but no, very relaxed expansion. The Engine of War is already in place here at Secret Valley, so Moon seems to be very calm. This is also the match of the 2 macro gods, I would say. Infi, of course, never been the biggest micro player, never known for crazy stuff like Moon does, like Zeppelin micro, like the game against Todd where he stole the peasant with a Dark Ranger and built a human base next to his Night Elf base. No. He won games through towers and tanks and the knowledge of when to strike and where to strike, when to dodge your opponent and when to approach your opponent. This is something that Moon also does very, very well. His expansion game is historically one of the best of all time. He invented that strategy on Twisted Meadows where Night Elves creep over and over and over again and expect over and over again. Expand. So Pendant of Energy for the Water Elemental. For the Archmage. 1 more Water Elemental. Shadow Priest still alive. But the expansion for Moon is already up. And this has been crept, so this will be an easy one. Infi will be under pressure because the Pan and Brewmaster is coming. No Tier 2 tech yet. The expansion is up and running, but no Tier 2 tech yet. This is the time for Moon to do some pressure. He has a Berserker, he has a Shadow Priest. and the level 3 Demon Hunter. So he's pretty safe for the rest of the day, I guess. Bring up Circle of Mobility for him as well. And this is tier 2 for Moon. No lores yet, but the Hunter's Hall is in time. And he creeps the entire middle of the map. In the meantime, Infi has to stay next to his expansion. He knows any pressure will result in dead peasants, and that will lower his mining. Shop is coming. Level 2 for the Panda. And still no lores. I think now is the time for them. Yeah, here's the first one. Second one will be up there in no time. Expansion in the build. Panda and Brewmaster on a good way to level 3. There are plenty of creep spots left for him. Infi taking the red spot. Bought the Shredder here to help him. This is very nice. You see how much damage he does. But of course, if you play expansion, you need more lumber workers, and the Shredder is a nice thing. Moon is coming. Mana burn on the Archmage of Infi. Will he get it? Nope, Archmage got it, and the item went to Moon though. This is, oh my god, this is huge. Book of the Dead. That can be devastating against the expansion. Infi kind of sloppy here with his Berserker, losing this one for basically nothing. And yeah, there is no Dispel for Infi yet. I mean, he has the Arcane Tower, but that's only one. He's super greedy. And if he drops that Book of the Dead right into the peasant line, they're all gonna die. They all gonna die. Is he tier 2 now? Not yet. Still waiting. No blacksmith, no nothing. So far things are looking very good for Moon, I say. But still it's only one engine of lore. Maybe he doesn't need the second one until bears are there. But he could be faster, I feel. That is just a feeling of my gut, so what do I know? Level 4 Archmage. Almost. And I'm curious about this hero, second hero choice. There it is, Mountain King, the usual choice. The Blacksmith is super late. Double Arcane Sanctum. Oh well, not super late. Here comes the drop from Infi. This is of course what brings him back into games. This is something that Laliad did so great recently, and the Zeppelin still... What a weapon this is, just for harass, just to buy some time. Ooh, an Engine of Wind. Moon is playing Mass Range. Mass Range plus tier 3. Alright, Shredder now for Moon as well. Panda found level 3, Healthstone for him. Yeah, no bears. No bears, but will this be enough? I mean, if Infi gets a decent amount of mortar teams out, that's not gonna last very long. That's for sure. Shop is gone. How's the inventory of Moon look like? No. Okay, there is a step of preservation, but no Orb of Corruption. No Orb of Venom, I mean. And yeah, the Mountain King was dead at birth. He needs these mortar teams. He needs the repair. But here's the Zeppelin of Moon as well, and he was the one inventing the Zeppelin micro, so I expect a lot. In the meantime, one Moonwell is down, but I feel that Infi should get back here. He's dropping, and where's the Book of the Dead? There it is! Immediately staffing back the Archmage, but not the entire army. First Sorceress is dead, and that's so much damage. Where's the Pan and Brewmaster? Okay, the mana is out already, but the health regeneration is so good. He can tank there forever. The Mountain King is in, saving the Dryads. Very well done by Moon, and this is Havoc. He is wreaking havoc in the main base of Infi. The Book of the Dead, such a lethal weapon here against Infi. Infi losing as many workers as Hawk did in the game prior. And the entire economy is wrecked. The two human heroes can do nothing against. There's one water elemental now. Moon, will he save the berserker? Yes, he does! Oh my god, beautifully. Beautifully done. And look at the archers, they are all alive as well. This is the Moon we know. This is the Moon we all anticipated at WCA, and now town portaling out. This Zeppelin micro, will he ever forget how to do it? I mean, against mortar teams it's not that hard because the projectiles are fairly slow. But whatever. That was just beautiful. That was just beautiful. He rebuilt his entire main base because Infi did a good job damaging that. But he had so much time rebuilding it. The Engine of Lore is there. Maybe the Engine of Lore is just for hippos, of course, now that I think about it. And here are bears. And Infi, look at Infi space. So many corpses. He has 0. Okay, 1 lumber worker at the moment. Oh, there should have been a shredder, right? Did he kill it as well? Holy shit. I don't know how Infi wants to come back from this. 6,200, 5,300. The Night Elves and their Zeppelins.
Forces are under attack.
They are so good. But he has 2 mortar teams. He has some breakers. There's the shredder. Alright. So he's coming now. He sees what's going on here. So many Moon Wells. So much healing for Moon. But there's so much siege damage for Infi. Can he kill the expansion? That would be huge. There is a bear. But for how long is the question. Level 4 for the Archmages. I think still level 1 for the Mountain King. Yes, there is. He has a good inventory though, and a heal scroll. That's super nice with the Breath of Fire. But only, yeah, for level 4 Panda mana potion here for him as well. Breath of Fire rattling through. Very nice. But here's the Zeppelin again. Saving the Shredder. There's no repair peasants here for the Shredder. Unfortunately for Infi. Next Breath of Fire hitting the Shredder. Oh my god. He's gonna die. Infi is losing a lot. The bears are just too much. And he can't really kite because there's not enough slow. The Mountain King once again in danger. The Demon Hunter though. Is there enough damage? No! Healthstone with like 2 HP. And that seems to be it. That was the one big chance of Infi. But the RNGesus wasn't with him.
A player's forces are under attack.
The expansion is running for him. Some towers are up. But Moon seems to be so much stronger. All the bears still at 50% HP. Infi has to TP. Infi has to TP. Oh my. First he loses his entire main base. Then he lost a huge chunk of his army. How much food does he have? 55 food for him. 60 for Moon, but the hero levels definitely speak in favor of the 5th race. In China they call Infi the 6th race, the tower race. Not so much to see about the towers here. They're all gonna get slaughtered, but he's going for the aggressive again. I don't think if that's the right choice. He can heal everything up with the Moon Juice here. But maybe the Tree of Life. Maybe the Tree of Life. It's only two water teams. But still not enough damage. Here comes Moon again. Mana burn immediately. Breath of Fire beautifully hitting the entire low HP army here. The casters, the mortars. And now he has shop control. If he wants to and if he has the desire to get something, yeah. Heal scroll for him. And since all the forest is down, there's so much space for the bears. And you need so much more breakers. That's indeed good for Moon. He approaches from the back. 4, 5 bears. 2-1 upgrades. Panda looking strong. Can he get a Stormbolt out in his surround? Maybe there's a Stormbolt. He needs to burn a lot of mana. Working well, but not too well. Not well enough here. Heal scroll count is there. The Panda looking not too good. Whisper coming in to dispel all the mana. The Shredder is about to die. Everything is slowed here. Well done by Infi. He's kiting back. But the next Breath of Fire. There is no dispel against the fire, I guess. He used the scroll protection. There's no heal scroll anymore. And this looks like death to Infi. The Mountain King is trapped there. The mortar team as well. Wow! 25 HP town portal. But the trades go in favor of Moon. The bears are still alive, his 5 bears he has. Panda close to being level 5. Main gold mine, 3,000 gold in it. 2,900 gold in it. And Moon just keeps on producing. 76 food for him. 55 for Infi. He heals up, but just look at the level. He didn't find level 2 on the MK. That's how few he killed. You see, the bears are still the 5 bears from the last fight. But Infi is knocking again on this door. Maybe with his choke. Maybe with breakers with high armor. But I'm not too confident that he can overcome the Demon Hunter and the Panda. The positioning of the Panda. No! He gives up. He concedes. GG by Infi. And that is game number 1 after 16 minutes. 1-0 for Moon. For several people, I think they did not expect this. But he was pretty damn dominant here in this series. He basically played it perfectly. Never overcommitting to the expansion. Focused on your own economy and of course on creeping. So let's take a look into the bracket if it's not updated already. Oh, no, it's not. So okay, let's take a look into the bracket of NWL. This is this one right here. $9,000 on the line. Infi versus Moon, the final winner bracket quarterfinal. The winner will face Lawliad. And we saw both matches. I mean, the best of 7 between Moon and Lawliad was great in TWCL. Infi versus Lawliad, probably the best game of the World Championships in 2015. The loser will play Believe and then Shishi afterwards. So that's the NWL roundup for now. We're gonna open the second match of this best of 5. And let's see if the Chinese Emperor can overcome the odds now. He's down 1-0. And I have to adjust the colors once again. You know the drill by now if you're a long time Back to Warcraft follower. We have no production behind this. I'm doing this on my own, so nothing is on the fly. Color. Moon is playing in blue this time. Infi remains purple. So, alright. Yep. Here we go. Last refuge it is. I didn't update the score. Sorry about that. It's 1-0 for the Moon. And here we go. Alright, in the bottom left is Infi. He's down 1-0. After, well, not the greatest performance on Secret Valley. Ancient Isles, I'm sorry. This kind of drags on me. But if one player knows how to come back, then it's definitely Infi. We have seen so many tournament series, big tournament series, important tournament series, where Infi lost the first map and then came back stronger than ever. I mean, Golden Championship Series was the best example. 120 won the first map, and then afterwards he had no chance against Infi because he played so brutally perfect. Not in terms of micro, as I mentioned in map number 1, but just decision making. Decision making is key to victory for Infi, and maybe last time it wasn't the best decision that he made. This time he'll face a Warden. Of course we know the Chinese humans, they are all afraid of the Warden. The question is, how good is Moon's Warden play? Infi barely, almost beat Lawliad in WCA. It was a game of epic proportions on Echo Isles. I have no idea till this day how Infi lost this, but I guess the answer is 95% Warden. So he has to overcome the odds once again, and he does so with an Archmage. This is, especially on Echo Isles, humans try to go Mountain King versus Warden, because it's such a huge disable, and that works pretty well. But yeah, if there's a Warden, the Archmage is so squishy. But of course, maybe he expected a Demon Hunter here. Maybe he's not that familiar with the Warden play on Last Refuge. It's not that usual though to play Warden here. It is possible, not usual. So maybe he expected a Demon Hunter, so Moon already up 1-0 in Mind Tricks. Here she is. Shadow Strike first, of course, and that Footman is not gonna last for long. So the game plan of Infi, of course, is set up the expansion, try to reach Double Sanctum, try to get Mortars. But Moon already counter-expanding. That is so greedy. That is a place where you usually never build this expansion. But alright. He seems to be... he seems to know what he does. He had some interesting thoughts lately that didn't pan out that well. But I think he's working on every single detail of his newly strats. Like crazy. Warden is here to harass now. The expansion's still not set up. It's waiting for the first tower, but the archer does good damage. Warden level 2 and a third. Got some nice pickups here and there, but out of mana, so she can't do too much. And Moon, very conservative creep route, I guess. Starting with this little thing here, going for the Merc camp now. Not starting with a Merchant, which is the usual choice nowadays, but also very risky. We saw Shishi losing a game in 4 minutes because of that.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
So here comes the usual Merc camp creep for the Shadow Priest. Where is it? Oh, the Berserker first, alright. And the Shadow Priest, of course. The Troll Twins, they're here to help. But Infi is there to harass. He cannot steal anything. Belt of Giant Strength, not the best one that he can find. Row of the Magi would have been awesome. But yeah, he's trading archers for footmen so far. Not the worst creep jack for Moon. He is not allowed to use that Shadow Priest. But okay, the End Snare. Gonna finish the deal. Almost level 3 for the Warden though. That was definitely worth it.
Are under attack.
How far along is the expo? Almost finished. Almost finished. There is... I guess he's gonna use the Tree of Life to tank the red spot. To get it very early. And what is Infi doing there? I mean, why? Seems to be distracted. Trying to deny the Water Elemental was not the case. And the Warden is just leveling. This is... Infi is feeding the Warden at the moment. And it's not doing damage at all. I mean, his expansion plans are kind of interrupted. Because he lost a few archers and stuff.
Town is under siege.
But the Tree of Life is still up, so he can easily reproduce them. And if the Warden runs into the Archmage, which is now the case, have fun with that girl. She has boots, the Archmage doesn't. There's his staff, though. Oh, there's mana in 20 seconds, but of course he's staffing out. Now damage is not enough.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Moon does not attack the expansion of Infi at all. I'm not too sure if that's not a mistake. I mean, he didn't invest too much into it. Just the Town Hall, 1 tower, 2nd tower now. That's not too much. Against Nidalf you usually see like 2 or 3 towers, at least. But how far along are the techs? He started 1/3 through. Moon is still on tier 1? Is this tier 1?
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright. Alright. Can't be. He lost a few wisps though, so I guess this is tier 2. But he focuses on wisp production. It's kind of bad that we don't see the resources immediately. Oh, he has... Okay, he started tier 2 tech now. I was right, this was tier 1. So his tech is heavily delayed. Thanks to the loss of wisp and the usage of wisps. His creep plan was cancelled as well. Thanks to the loss of archers and stuff. And it seems to be too risky for him to go for the red spot with the Tree of Life. So he goes for the upper left. That was a building spot where no one would expect this expo. So Infi doesn't too. But yeah, seeing a human with attack advantage is quite rare. The expansion untouched, so things look incredibly good for Infi at the moment. Level 3 on the Archmage. Scourge Bone Chimes keeps it for now, unless he has no footman anymore, I guess. It's not too much healing, but every healing is good, I guess. Where is the Warden and what to see? What is she trying to do? There she is. Heals up. Mana regen. Zeppelin. Oh, I was just about Zeppelin to save the Wisp, but no. Infi starting this creep. The Warden and the Night Elf know exactly what he's doing, and this can be punished heavily. Here comes Moon. The Zeppelin is bought by the 5th race. How will he escape there? Fan of Knives by Moon. To the Trolls immediately dead. The creeps are working in favor of the Korean. The Archmage is still looking strong though, and he has the Shredder to help him here, but he's down and he will be killed by the creeps. There's the Zeppelin now, but it's barely too late. But he survives. He survives, and so the creep check wasn't that horrible, but now of course it's child's play for the Warden to pick up the Magi here and the big item, which is Mana Potion would be the 3 Mana Stone. No, it's Heal Wards. Also decent for Bears later. Both players now with an expansion on its own, but Moon not finished his tier 2 tech. No second hero, no staff, no bears, no dryads, no dispel, no reju. But a level 5 Warden. That's something. Constantly keeping tabs here on the movement of the Night Elf. And this is a very different Warden play from what we see from all the other Night Elves. Very patient. Here's the Panda though. More area of effect damage is needed. I think Warden solo doesn't really work anymore. Once again, a very early Engine of Wind. And double lore. Of course you can provide it with an expansion in your back. Moon, by the way, beat Xiao KK 3-2 in the first round. A great Orc player that unfortunately dropped out here because he had to take care of his girlfriend when he had to play. Because there was some issue, I don't know. But definitely a promising player, and 3-2 versus Moon shows a lot. Oh, Tome Experience for the Mountain King, great. And stealing items from Moon's shop, also a nice addition. But what did he get here? Anger Free Incarnation. Well, he might sell it. The position of the dead hero will be super bad once he has been resurrected. So the gold is definitely worth more. And Infi, I don't know, but I think he didn't do anything against the expansion. Did he even scout it? That's so weird. Second shop to Infi as well. Waiting for the item. Big mana, that is nice. That is nice. The inventory of Infi in general is quite good. But Infi, throughout the past years, has been struggling. Oh, a nice Fan of Knives again, resulting in 2 kills. Stormbolt on level 1 just itches the Warden. He won some tournaments, but he was never as dominant as he was before. Will the Warden finally wreck the economy with level 3 Fan of Knives? We're about to witness. Blink! There it is. Invo Potion so the mana doesn't get burned from the Arcane Tower. 3 peasants dead, 4 peasants dead, 5 peasants dead. Oh my god. And there's the next Fan of Knives, and he does the same spiel again. This time he's Stormbolted. Oh, he lets him survive, actually. Does not want to take any risks at all. But this opens up a lot of time for Panda and Brewmaster to creep up. Tier 3 tech is finished, Fury Dragons are coming, Master Training is ready in 30 seconds. And then Infi needs an answer. This answer seems to be mortar teams. Still 0-0 upgrades on them. This is where TV dropped out. So Moon is finally getting his red spot. And just imagine Katka's pipe of insight here. Warden is coming at it again. And the economy is getting wrecked and wrecked and wrecked. 4 are dead. Shadow Melt, he's just waiting for some more peasants to arrive. And the Panda has an easy way to level 3, maybe even 4. Crystal Ball, not the best item though. With the Orb of Venom, Warden does even more damage, 5.5 now. Red spot for Infi this time. Oh, he pulls the peasants and Moon is just waiting. Look at the Warden go when she realizes this. Here we go. Beya, 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead. Oh. Nice touch of him keeping the 4th one alive.
Players' forces are under attack.
But yeah, what did he find here? Oh, the item that he has already. The aura, I mean. Katka's Pipe of Insight. Not that nice. Sells it immediately, but keeps the bone chimes. I don't really know why. I mean, for me it's just a waste. You have almost 0 melee unit except the one Mountain King. That's basically it. Infi is approaching Moon's base, but the Warden is already here, full mana. Fan of Knives can do good back in the casters, and of course target number 1 should be mod teams. He tried to dodge the bolts, but wasn't capable of doing so. Blink is coming, bears are coming. Fan of Knives was nice. How can he connect with the Breath of Fire is the question. Infi is running away. Fury Dragons in the perfect spot! Oh, Jesus. That was nice. Warden went to the shop, blinking in. Fan of Knives again, and the casters, Breath of Fire, huge combo. No real threat to the Warden here after the Stormbolt. No follow-up for Infi. But the position seems to be perfect for the Chinese human player. Level 3 Mountain King, huge items still. And you always want those narrow positions to keep your mod team safe. And the mod teams were safe. It's just the casters that died. So Moon does not want to fight there. He lets Infi go away. Everywhere are some towers to burn some mana. That's a nice touch. But almost level 5. And this is Moon. This is Moon. He knows. Alright. Looking good for me. Expo. And that's exactly what he does. But the next target of Moon is, of course, the main base. 3,500 left. 1 Arcane Tower. He will put the anti-magic potion on. Blink in. There it is. Fan of Knives. You know the drill. And this will make such a huge difference after a while. Mighty right clicks. Even used the Fan of Knives for 1. Okay, he wanted it to get level 6. But here comes Infi. Here comes Infi. He has siege damage. He can do a lot of damage. 2-1 upgrades on the breakers. 2-1 on the bears as well. Where's the Warden? I think she has to walk home. Archmage not level 5. Almost the Panda is level 5. He needs 1 kill. He only needs 1 kill. And here comes the Warden. Immediately spawning the Avatar of Vengeance. But there are no corpses for the spirits just yet. Level 5 Panda. Now we have a corpse. And now things can snowball. Oh, the Mountain King. Invo Potion being used. Fury Dragon still doing some damage, but not too much. Moon once again keeping his main base alive. Smart choice to place a healing ward there. But the hero levels are spiraling out of control. They are completely spiraling out of control. Infi's Savior would be Mass Teleport for sure against Double Expo. Second one is about to be up. 2,600 left here. 3,200 here. 3,400 here. So they basically have the same amount of gold remaining. But only 1 gold mine. And Moon can take this with the Tree of Eternity. And then Infi is completely out of gold while Moon is still mining. But finally, he sees the Expo. Mass Repair coming. The Shredder is there as well. Can he? Will he portal? Does he want to portal? He has another Expo running for him. So I don't know if that is necessary to portal there. But oh, the town portal way too late has been cancelled. And it goes away unpunished. The first big mistake by Moon.
A player's forces are under attack.
Can he get the counter kill or something? Avatar of Vengeance still alive. Infi looks like he can win this, but the army of Moon is also very, very, very strong, and of course the hero levels. The workers will all die, that's no question about it. The Avatar will be respawned once it's gone. But the mortar teams, can they finish the job earlier? In the meantime, Moon completely irradiated the economy in Infi's main base. The expo is gone. No more income for Infi. He doesn't want to defend this. He wants to go for Moon's base, but there's a town portal that he couldn't use at his expo. He's using it now, and he's using it very aggressively. The Panda is stuck thanks to the archers, which he still has. By the way, that's weird. Zeppelin can't help too much. The Panda just needs to reach, or the Warden needs to reach the mortar teams, and then he seems to be good. Fan of Knives does not hit the targets that he wanted to have. Breath of Fire does the same. Nice Fury Dragon position. Infi on the retreat here. And Moon looking so strong. Moon looking so strong. Blinking away from the Mountain King. But yeah, the kiting is good. Kiting is good, slow bears and mortar teams, but the Warden is so crazy on the level 6. She is just nuts. Next Fan of Knives against the mortar team, and that's where you want them to be. Anger for Intonation still on the Warden, almost level 6 on the Panda and Brewmaster. Can he get the kill on the Mountain King or all the mortars? Stormbolt disables him for now. Oh, there is level 6. No mana for the split. But he gets away. And in the meantime, the bears. Oh, Stormbolt! Wow, what a nice death by Moon! What a nice death by Moon. Saving that second hero. Next Breath of Fire. The Mountain King dies in the process. There is an opportunity for Infi to kill a lot of bears here, but it's a level 7 Warden. That's level 3 Blink. And that is GG. And Moon is leading 2-0 in this series. Who would have thought that? I said it's going to be a 3-1 for Infi prior to this cast. But unfortunately, depending on which side you're on, it's not the case. This is the Moon that we're all expecting. This is the Moon that we all want. It's the Moon that can take world championships. Incredible, impressive adjustment of play. An improvement of play, most likely. Hey, Demius, you're welcome.
Ready to work.
So, game 3 already up. And here we go. Gotta do the colors. And then we're set. I'm just playing in blue. Infi changed the color to teal. So the colors won't be the best, but you know. It's Night versus Humans, so you can do this. Match points for Moon in this best of 5, and it is Amazonia. This is not a good human map at all, because expanding is so hard, and you know the Chinese, they always want to expand. This can be punished heavily. I mean, we saw a Zyko versus Foggy game, which ended after 4 minutes because the Demon Hunter just wrecked him, creeping the natural. This might not be the case here, because both players are better than Foggy and... Oh, well, Moon might not be better than Foggy. Well, yeah, I think he is. So, Infi is definitely another caliber as Zyko is. But... this tells you how fast things can spiral out of control. It is the Demon Hunter. So the question is... will he go for the immediate harass? Will he go for immolation? And will he wreak havoc there? And guys, we're about to witness. Afterwards, we're going to go into Rust Brain Cup again. in case you are missing the coverage of that. But I guess a $9,000 tournament is a little more important when Moon and Infi are playing than a $750 tournament from Europe.
A player's forces are under attack.
1,700 viewers here. That's good. That's good. It was a little confused at the beginning of the cast, because I thought they're gonna send us the replay one by one, but unfortunately they did a pack out of that. So, okay. Claws of attack for the Demon Hunter. He's not going straight for the arrest because Infi is taking some time, and he's creeping up to level 2, of course, to have more mana regen. Does he have a new trick? Does he play solo base? After all those years, I highly doubt it. But why would you pick Amazonia then? It's not that easy to get to level 3. That's true. And maybe he just wants to dodge the war.
Forces are under attack.
And that's why he's left with Amazonia. And he has so much trust in his creeping skills that it's just working. He creeps it. And here comes the Demon Hunter. How much can he pick up? How much can he kill? How much can he deny? There it is. Does he have immolation or not is the question. Mana burn or immolation. He has two choices here. Mass damage or is he going for the long run? That creep he didn't get. Can he get the big one? I don't think so. Nice control by Infi. Nice control by Infi, scaring the Demon Hunter away. But that's a perfect scenario for immolation. I don't know why he's not going for that. He kills one peasant, but there was a chance to get a lot more. Scroll of the Beast now, and the Rock Golem is gone. That opens up the opportunity for the expansion. Well done by Infi. Well defended by Infi. But yeah, he tanked a lot of damage, so if he would have lost more mana as well, thanks to immolation, he would have needed both Moonwills, I guess. So the choice makes sense. Definitely. Still no tier 2 tech. Is there a counter expansion somewhere? I don't see it. It's definitely teleportation being used. On the Berserker, he lured the creeps away. Oh my god. That is horrible. Infi did so well, but is surprised by the staff. And that is the genius of Moon that we only see from Lawliot otherwise. That hurt. Militia duration is long because the bases are so close together. And he can only build with 2 peasants at the moment. That's gonna last. And Moon's army is so strong. Double Berserker, double Shadow Priest. And that's why he's not on the way to tier 2. He wants to crush Infi now. Will it work? Now, here's the tier 2 tech. Here's the tier 2 tech. Infi is level 3 though, has boots. A lot of footmen. He knows what it costs to keep this alive. To keep his dream of the winner bracket semi-final alive. Who will play Lawliot? Will it be Korea versus Korea? Or will China start a huge comeback? Because this is match points for Moon. He's getting ready for the counter expansion. Engine of War is in place. Infi knows, okay, if I leave my expansion, Moon will be here. Pressure it, I have to defend it. But at least he tries. At least he tries to do some damage. Went off mana stealing, so the Archmage will be completely out of mana. But here comes Infi. There is an End Snare. Immediate Dispel. Water Elemental is gone. No more mana. There is the mana burn for damage.
A town is under siege.
Demon Hunter's low though. Can he block the path? There is the staff. No disable, so he might get away. Infi's Expo is safe. But the Archmage hasn't gotten an XP point in quite some time. Staff now, here again? No. He wants to chase the Archmage, constantly burning him. And that is so annoying, and that is so
A town
important
is
for the
under
Night Elves.
siege. A player's forces are under
Expansion
attack.
halfway up, but took a lot of damage from the Trapper. Infi's not making the right call here. Ah, he's going for the Shredder. Maybe he does. But if he would have gotten to the expansion, he could have killed it. Ah, no mana still. And no HP to do some right clicks because the army is still there. He could have sacrificed some footmen, I guess, and just tear down the expansion. This is the first time in a long time that I see Infi making
A
false
player's
decisions.
forces are under attack.
Maybe he just wasn't aware on how much damage the troll did. Panda again second. Zapper being used, so Moon is almost supply stock, but not now. And I think the investment of a Zapper is not worth it if you don't keep your opponent supply stock. I mean, it's just 180 gold and some time that you gain. Zeppelin by Infi now. And this might be a surround on the Panda. Yes, there is. No staff of preservation, but he gets... Oh, nice move by Infi, saving that Shredder. That is so costly, so he has to save him. Breath of Fire number 1. And the Shredder is back up. He wants to achieve something great here. But it doesn't look like he can do it. I mean, keeping Moon supply stock would be a huge deal, but the area of effect is coming in. 2 water elementals though, and the Moon, well, is gone. That is huge. That's finally the one thing that he wanted to accomplish. Keeping Moon supply stock and capitalize from it. His expansion is running good. His tier 2 is looking fairly strong. Blacksmith is coming for water teams and stuff. But the expansion is up as well. So Moon is mining from 2 bases. Infi is mining from 2 bases. But there's constant pressure. And that's the thing that Infi does well. Constant Zeppelin harass, splitting it. Everything. 9 minutes into this game and it has been action-packed. Moon is all of a sudden only in the defense. Of course, without Dryads, you can't really do anything. Infi is coming in it again. But this time, the Shredder, might die, but no, the Zeppelin is here again.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
It's only a small distraction, but it keeps the Demon Hunter away from leveling and feeding him. And now with all those footmans and great Zeppelin micro and some hits from the Shredder, maybe there's something in for Infi. Maybe there is something in for Infi. Nice positioning with the Shredder all over. But here comes Moon's army, and he has a lot of anti-air. Still keeping the Zeppelin alive though, but defending this approach towards his expo. Infi is on tier 2. Mountain King again. Long rifles upgrade. Oh my god, he feels he's in desperate needs of army. Usually you skip the rifleman if you feel comfortable. Not this time though. Not this time though. This is an interesting game that we don't see from Europeans. Because they always go for that rifle push, which fails most of the time. But this match could have ended after 5 minutes, I guess, with immolation and some different positioning. But Infi is still in this game, and it looks good for Infi. The Panda is not level 3 yet. He creeps a lot in the middle of the map. Moon has a shredder
A player's
of his
forces
own.
are
Tier
under
3
attack.
tech has just started, so bears are far, far away. Infi did a great job delaying the tech. Demon Hunter with 2 stabs and the heal scroll. Infi wants to find more levels. He has the first mortar team. He knows how important this is to have the damage. What's this? Pile of Giant Strength, some additional damage, and HP. Never wrong.
Is under siege.
Berserker for Infi here.
A player's forces are under attack.
But no level 3. And yeah, Town Portal immediately. He doesn't want to lose a single unit. And he prevails. Moon's army is not that dangerous. Not at all. I mean, he found level 3 now. He has okay-ish items. He has 2 staffs. He does not want to lose any of those. Infi is up at 78 supply. There's a lot of riflemen. Upgrades are coming. Breakers are coming. And the army is looking fairly
Player's
strong. Moon, on
forces
the other
are under
hand,
attack.
has 0 Master Bears. Where is it? Oh, the upgrade is finished though. No, it's not. Not even tier 3. Oh my god, this looks horrible for Moon. 13 minutes into this game. Food of Accuracy is nice for the Dryads and the Berserkers, obviously. There's 3, everybody. Illusions being used now. Does Infi wants to seal the deal? Does Infi wants to put the nail into the coffin of the Tree of Life? Flare being used to get vision. There is no master, mind you. There is rejuvenation, but no master. So this is the perfect time to strike for Infi. Towers are coming. Moon needs a great fight. The illusions are all gone. First tower is down. Even the Scroll of Protection being used by Infi, so he invests a lot into this push. But he can. 1-0 upgrades on the mortar teams. He's driving Moon away from his own expansion. But Moon is buying time here. Oh, surround staff. Moon is buying time for the master training. Where is it? There it is.
Town is under
And
siege.
then things turn around. Oh boy, do they turn around. All of a sudden he has an answer to the breakers. Now it's finished. And when do we see them? Lots and lots of meat shield here. Just to block some damage. Step of Illusion being used on Moon's side as well. He's going straight for the casters and mortar teams. Drunken Haze, but only it was too late. The Breath of Fire hit him first. Shredder of Infi is about to die though. That's a huge loss. Almost like one bear. Looks good for Moon. He drives them away. So much is red. Heal Scroll being used now. But the mortar team's in a great position. 3 of them. Especially here. Heal Scroll from Moon's side now. Constant mana burn on the Mountain King. He has 1 Heal Scroll left to fight this panda, but there's no mana on him anymore. Maybe if he uses the Regen
Player's
Potion now.
forces are under attack.
But maybe he values the gold a little more. On the other side, okay, that's just an illusion. Taking care of the meat shield. Oh, this could be a lot of free experience. The panda has so much mana. Double kill, triple kill. Oh, but here comes Infi trying to save his peasants, trying to save the workers. It goes back and forth and back and forth. Again, Breath of Fire doesn't hit that well. The priests are in a perfect position to heal the mortar teams. Once again, the panda is out. No, not the panda. The bear is staffed out to heal. And the units are not burning. Here's the Breath of Fire. Finally, they are burning. 3 fairy dragons for area of effect damage. And now he picks up the pieces. Now the Demon Hunters picks up the pieces and level 4 3/4 already. Not even level 3 on the Mountain King. And they fought throughout the entire map. Infi is towering now. So he opens up a second front line. So Moon can't counterattack at the moment. He has to take care of those towers. It's 80 food for the Night Elf. It's 78 for the human player. The game can shift in every direction at the moment. It would be such a nice addition against all the Dryads. Five Fury Dragons, that's so much. And he goes for the mortar teams right away. He ignores the rest of the army, he ignores the mortar teams. But where is the Fury form? There is at least one. There's so many bears now. 1-1 upgrade, level 4 on the Panda. He always trades better. He always trades better. Level 5 on the Demon. You see it on the levels, 5 and 4 versus 4 and 2. That's how much more Moon killed. And the Dryad Slow, of course, so beneficial. That was huge. Three mortar teams finally get a break to shoot. But for how long? He's at his own main base now. So far back has Moon driven him. And now he fights at the human base. He's going for the Mountain King. Yeah, there's level 3, but there's no mana anymore. So he's just a big sloppy footman. Roar being used. Oh, dispelled immediately, but Infi has the town portal out. Everything is orange and yellow. And Moon's bear micro once again is insanely good. Of course, the shop belongs to Moon now. I don't know what's in there, but the panda is rejuvenating. The towers have all been cancelled. How far along are the main gold mines? 1,600. 1,600. 12,000 in here. No time to rest. Absolutely no time to rest. Infi is going in for the kill. He wants the expansion now. 3 mortar teams, 2-0 tech. But here comes Moon, flanking in from the east. Oh, so many bears. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bears if I count that correctly. First one is down. But mana burn for 150. That hurts a lot. Coil level 2 most likely. Breath of Fire. Drunken Haze! Immediately countered with the Protection Scroll and the Heal Scroll. But for how much longer? The Panda's... I don't know, but he has a Mana Potion. That will hurt once he used it and once the cooldown is off. The bears are taking... making short work out of the breakers for now. And he split the Dryads to be able to attack the Mortars. The position of Moon is not that great. Level 5 Archmage now. 2 Fury Dragons. Oh, the Mountain King once again has to use the Invo Pod. One more combo is left, but the mortar teams are doing the job here so far. I don't see any Dryads at all anymore. That means no Dispel, that means Reign Supreme for the Water Elementals as long as the bears are not attacking. And that's the case here. Level 5. Level 5. Watch out! Breath of Fire! Panda, Mountain King is dead. And the Heal Scroll saves everything for Moon. Perfect usage of that item. Over and over and over again. And it's GG by Infi. And Moon sweeping the floor with Infi 3-0. Throwing him down to the loser's bracket against Belief. We're gonna have another best of 5 between Lawliot and Moon. And if you saw TWCL, you know how epic this is gonna be. So let's take a look at the grid of the NWL King of Kings Season 1. $9,000 on the line. We have Moon versus Lawliot. Fly versus Yumiko, the regame from WCA qualifiers group stage. We have Infi versus Belief. The winner will play Shishi, So-In, and Focus. The best players in the world here at NWL. Moon with a huge upset that he swept Infi. But yeah, this was a different Moon, especially on map 1 and 2. I mean, his Zeppelin micro on map 1, off the charts. His staffs were on point. His Breaths of Fire combinations hit every single time there wasn't one equation where he didn't hit good. So that's what you want, and that's what you get when you let Moon practice for 4 months. So Moon is here. Moon is back on top of Warcraft.